if the EMS said if I had lied on that bathroom floor for 1 more hour, I would have been dead because I had no pulse and I was cold when they got here.
So can you tell me the story? Like, walk me through what
Yeah,
happened.
I'm not sure. I know I've been having these what I call episodes for the last 2 years, where either I can't talk or I can't swallow. Like the normal functions that you just do every day seem to short circuit. So the doctors couldn't really pin it down. Maybe they were TIAs, which are mini strokes. It could be some form of epilepsy. It could be a migraine without a headache. So I was going to tests for a couple of years. And at one point, a neurologist said maybe you should go on anti-seizure medicine, and I didn't want to, and I made that choice. That was my choice, because unless they could tell me it was seizures, then I didn't want to go on another heavy-duty medication. So last September 4th, Labor Day, I'd rented a house down in Ocean Grove on the Jersey Shore for a month, and I was meeting friends there around 11. So I got up around 5:30 in the morning, and that's all I remember. I guess I went to get in the shower and I just went down. And because I was supposed to be somewhere, people started calling. My friends in Ocean Grove called my friend Jan in Westchester. She called my mother called it. Finally, 10 hours later, the super came up and he put the key in my door. And when he saw the chain was still across, he knew I had to be in here.
Mm.
So they called the EMS and they took me to the hospital. I won't mention the hospital, but I had within an hour of me being in the hospital, unconscious, in ER, my diamond earrings were taken out of my ears. So the police are on it. I mean, it was appalling to me when I finally realized what happened. And that probably, maybe no lawsuit, so that probably shouldn't even be in here. But it was a very challenging time. So that is what happened. I don't have a recollection of going down. Everyone says get one of those life alert things, but I wouldn't. It just was like that. Maybe like this woman you're telling me about.
Mm-hmm.
So the reality is that could happen. I'm not allowed to drive, and I love to drive. I always said I should have been two things in my life, two favorite things. I should have been a go-go dancer or a race car driver.
I totally see you as both.
And but it could happen again, and so I want to make the most of my life for myself and for my family and for my friends and for, if I can help someone else. And I don't mean to sound so altruistic, but it's how I feel. That's why I say I feel that maybe is my purpose.
To help someone else.
To help others along. And, I do have an affinity for helping women.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've worked so long, my career in the corporate world, where I was the only woman in the executive suite, the first time ever, senior vice president in a company of 85,000 employees. And so, women do need, mentoring and a helping hand.
Mm-hmm.
And so being sick hasn't changed me to the extent I was X, now I'm Y, but it sort of magnified it. I feel like I'm on high definition.
Oh, okay. Like me to the exponent.
Like what?
Like me to the whatever exponent. Like
yeah.
Times.
Absolutely. And so, I do, and I've said this to everyone. I said it almost immediately in the hospital. I have such gratitude, for being who I am and having provided myself with the lifestyle that I have. And I don't mean just materialistically, but I mean the quality of the friendships I have and the quality of relationships I have with my family. And a lot of people can't say that. I think if there are people in the hospital when I was there that had no one visiting them and they were that sick, how do you come out the other side?
Mm-hmm.
Where I really did feel at some points like I was being pulled one way, and then I had all these people rooting for me. Mm-hmm. And so it has changed me. It's made me just a little bit different version of what I was, maybe a little bit more magnified.